Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
This is Newcap News with Annika Notveit.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. North Battleford RCMP are investigating what they call a suspicious death after finding a deceased man on Moosomin First Nation yesterday around 1 p.m. The man was reported missing by family members on Friday. The day-long search by community members led to the discovery of a body. An autopsy is scheduled for tomorrow at the Saskatoon Hospital. The name of the deceased is not being released at this time. And if you have any information and you want to help out with the investigation, you're asked to call North Battleford RCMP at 306-446-1720 or Crime Stoppers. Well, if you were out shopping today, you may have noticed the police out in the parking lots. Today, the first ever Stuff the Cruiser event took place in Lloydminster as members from the RCMP and Fire Department were at 3 different locations cramming their vehicles with donations for the Salvation Army. A few officers started the initiative a couple years ago and it caught on. Shoppers were able to buy and donate a prepackaged $10 or $20 bag of groceries or give individual food items. Inspector Suki Manj says the community here is very generous and giving the basics like food helps out a lot.
It's amazing within an hour and people are bringing buggy loads of food at a time, so it's wonderful to see.
He says members from the RCMP and Fire Department volunteered their time at either Superstore, Safeway or the Co-op.
It shows how much the community means to them and the value that they put into where we work.
Inspector Manj adds, seeing the success from today, they would like to make it an annual event. For nearly a century, young Canadians have been learning by doing in 4-H clubs across the country. Today, clubs from around the region are gathered in Lloydminster for the annual Expo, a culmination of their work throughout the year. Jeremy Thompson was there and has the story.
The crowd applauds as 4-H clubs from nearby towns enter the corral one by one. More than 20 groups of young people have been working all year to be here today.
The whole Expo has so much to offer. It's all young people that have put in a pile of work into their entire project for approximately the last 8 to 10 months, and they're here to show off what they've done. Whether
they raised and halter broke steers to show and sell, or trained in light horse events such as ring spearing, it's all been hands-on learning.
The learn to do by doing, it just gives you more self-confidence, gives you a better understanding of what you're capable as a person and what you can go on to maybe teach others to do.
Reva Allen has been involved with the Hillmont Trailblazers 4-H club for most of her life. After 7 years of being a member, Allen decided to try out leadership.
For me as a member, I was always the one who was like president or vice president, saying, okay, we got to get this done, let's go, let's keep going. Now as a leader, I have to step back a little bit more than usual and let the kids figure out what they want to do throughout the year and get them going.
Today, Allen is helping out with light horse gymkhana events like the $5 bill race.
They have a $5 bill underneath their leg, they ride around the arena, if it flies away, they are out.
The time Allen donates to 4-H is as much for her as it is for the young members. Helping others experience what she did in 4-H has been rewarding.
For me personally, it's interacting with other people, knowing that I can help them in one way or another, whether it's me helping my horse or for me as a leader now, helping my members become better riders. Even if it's just the smallest thing, it can make such a big difference in their lives.
Jeremy Thompson, Newcap News.
Over the past few months, there's been some improvement in the local healthcare sector. In Lloydminster this past week, healthcare staff and those from the Prairie North Health Region got together to review their success. Paula Patruk, the primary healthcare team manager, says opening the center improves the overall health scene in the city.
We're going to have a complement of 9 physicians, and we have a registered nurse and a mental health counselor that work out of the clinic. So we're really excited about having this in Lloydminster.
The patient advocate says it also helps with wait times and adds it's better for the bariatric patients.
For those patients and a lift that are unable to maybe get out of their wheelchairs or are larger that need the facilities changed for them, it's all there. They no longer have to go to the hospital.
Another highlight from the review includes 24-hour respiratory therapist services recently added at the Lloydminster Hospital. The Courage Trail Ride took place yesterday just north of Minburn, Alberta. It's all to raise money for the Johnston Centre for Brain Injury, Labus, and others. The annual ride is organized by Curtis Anderson, a brain injury survivor himself, this after a rodeo accident. He says close to 150 people took part in the 10-mile ride, and there were a lot of new faces this year. The total money raised is yet to come in, but organizers say it was very successful.